Mr. Amazon here for FishTankTV.com. Doing a little update video, long overdue, long awaited, long needed. I wanted to start off with first showing the little 10-gallon, redoing it again. This time I have pool sand in here over dirt. This is going to be a foreground plant only tank, just ground cover plants. Right now I moved my micro sword in here since my chain sword's taken over in the 20. Might move some of them in here, just micro sword and maybe future fish. That's about it. But anyway, this is what I want to show. The 20 long, which is a jungle now. You see the red windini in the back. I put in there not too long ago. There's about 5-6 stalks of it back there. It's actually starting to come in, growing nicely. Banana plant is huge. That's the beginning of the second lily. And the first one is way over here. As you can see, the bottom view of the pad. It's on the surface, very cool. Ponchaton. I'm not sure what type of ponchatons these are. But each leaf has like a, I don't know, like a little network pattern in it where it's like pigment loss, but it seems to be genetic from plant to plant. They all have it. I cut a lot of it back. It all stays just below the surface, and I have this shoot coming off of it. It's forming a new bulb. As far as stems coming off the bulb, so far it has 3 total stems, so technically 3 individual plants, but I'm gonna let it keep growing, see how big it'll get. Another banana plant coming in good. More windini behind it, jungle val behind it. A little bit of water sprite in here, maybe 8 or 10 stems. Cripply tea over here going pretty good. Some of it's laying kind of flat, some of it's standing up. I move the front light back and forth so it gets different types of light. Tiny Amazon swords coming in. The 3 swords here in the middle are doing pretty good, all in a straight line, looking pretty fat. Then you got this. Now I have questions to anybody that keeps narrow leaf chainsword. I would like to know any information you can give me on it, any supplements that that chainsword happens to like, or if I gave it, it would grow even faster or bigger, so on and so forth. Potassium, iron, magnesium, whatever it likes. I would definitely like to know some info. You can see I do have a lot of runners. I started with the 5 main mother plants in the center, and within the last 2.5, maybe 3 weeks, I started getting a couple of runners. I got, I think it was 3 or 4 plants in a week now. About 2, maybe 2.5 weeks later, I've got a total of 19 actual stems above ground, and there's more. There's actually another one here in the front, and you can see the little runner going off to the left and a stem coming up. That is 20, and this plant here has a runner coming off of it. You can just barely see it, and it's got a stem that's not past the gravel yet. That technically is 21. And that row back there's a runner coming off the far stem to the right, runner coming off it. That will be 22. But had a micro sword to the left right here. I want to try and get the chain sword to fill in the entire front, all the way to the rocks, over to the banana plant, and come down in front of the driftwood, little cave down there, maybe up front if it will. Just let it grow nice and thick. I think it's really pretty. It's very cool. Put a lot of time and work into this tank especially, but here's an overview left to right. And yes, if you notice the green in the back stretching almost all the way across the tank, it's a piece of jungle val. I'm letting this tank kind of jungle itself. Also here in the front, Cryptotia. On top of the driftwood we have Java Fern, 1 piece, and 4 pieces of Anubias nana. I love Anubias nana, big fan. This piece here, stems all crazy, growing off. It's been growing for a while. I'm using rubber bands like Dustin said to do, and he's right, it works. It takes a while. I mean, I think it's the time as far as volume of vitamins and nutrients and minerals in your water is how long to keep the rubber bands on. I've had this rubber band on here with these 3 plants for about a week now. I've tried lifting it up to see if the plants will move, and some of them still will. One of them in the middle's doing pretty good. I give it another week or 2 before I take it off. But one last overview. Plants in here are Anubias nana, banana plant, Java fern, narrowleaf chainsword, Amazon sword, Cryptotia, Hygrophila something or another, I can't remember it, and it's in the back. Crypt red windenti, and water sprite. Thanks for watching. Mr. Amazon, fishtanktv.com. Check me out on YouTube at youtube.com/Diaz2106. Thank you.